Preferred method of communication.
Oh, you put it all in there. That was just for you to say.
No, I put it all on there, but I made like smaller text for that one. Okay. Yeah, it's like a subtitle. It's like an H2 heading. You know what I mean? Preferred method of communication. Are you a texter? Are you an emailer? Are you a phone caller? Are you a social media messenger? Are you a nunner? It's okay to be a nunner. Text them, phone call, Regasor. Yeah. Yeah, Nikki saw your message. Big love for your friend. All the big hugs going through that process. Pain in the ass. I mean, it's a pain in the ass no matter what, right? Katrina says text. Cornwall, video call. Straight to video call, huh? A lot of people are like that. Yeah, it's like it's a new generation thing. They do their snap calls. Michelle had their phone caller. A lot of texters. Chaos says email or social. Text, or short calls. Call you can't stand, texting, third party reject. Which is tough, right? Because it the receiver of your message, you have to take them into consideration as well here, right? Christine says text unless it's something serious, then phone call. Text, email, text. Yeah. TikTok side agreeing. Emily Ray says video calls have become preferred. Texting is always a fave. I guess it depends on what you're saying. You know what I mean? But I'm text because it's unlikely that I'm just going to be spur of the moment available whenever somebody spur of the moment calls me, all right? Unless it's like a scheduled thing. If it's a scheduled thing, yeah, cool. Phone call, yeah, of course, or if it's Tater. But if it's a scheduled thing, phone call, video call, sure. But if it's not, text. If it's like business related, obviously email, and I stay on top of my email pretty good. So, but I can get to a text in between, like when I pivot from task to task. If it's a phone call, if it's a phone call, like I'm gonna get a text transcription of that of the message that's left behind. So I'm gonna get a text anyway. You know what I mean? So I just got to think. You got to think about who it's going to and what it's for and all the things. Kira says, I'm a voice memo or text or dropping the two. Thank you so much for the love. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. What's it, Caitlin? You're on time. Me too, girl. Me too. But sometimes, yeah, phone call with Tater, obviously, which, by the way, let's say hello to the Tateroonie. She's in the house here.
Hello.
You get your Tater back. We're bringing Tater back. Yeah.
I'm not good at communication, so.
Just in general? Just not good.
I'm not a good responder.
Not a good answerer of the phone calls or the messages or the whatever. Yeah.
I think my Facebook message notifications are actually turned off right now.
Mine are too.
And I'm not sure how it even happened.
Well, mine are too. I mean, because if they weren't, it'd be static, right? Yeah. It's just so much noise. But obviously, like text, email, that kind of thing. Like, I mean, we use those for business. So
I either respond immediately or it takes like 3 days.
Or never.
Yeah.
It's immediate or it's never.
But yeah, for sure. If I don't respond immediately, it's gonna be a minute. That's just how my communication system works.
Yeah. Yep. I hear you. I mean, it's a two-way thing. Like, both those methods have to match. Otherwise, there's some kind of translation piece. Like if somebody calls me and my voicemail sends me a text of the transcription so that I can either text them back or call and set something up or do something. But it's like both communication methods of both parties involved have to align. Otherwise, there's a translation that needs to happen there, right?
Yes.
Email is a different thing. Like, Jessica says definitely not email. I've had so many unread ones. Yahoo stopped accepting them. Your inbox is full, huh?
Tis me.
It depends, right? It just depends on the method. I mean, and what you use it for. With business stuff, like I stay on top of my email for business stuff, but I also check it at regular intervals. I'm not on top of it at 2 a.m.
Now that you cleared my email, my email is cleared.
It's easier to stay on top of.
It was cleared when I left on Thursday.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know. I haven't checked it yet.
You don't check it on your phone?
No, I do. I check it. I check my updates and my regular inbox, but I don't look at the other stuff and clear those.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, since you've set it up for me, I'm much better about my email, and like it doesn't get lost.
Well, it's not immediately overwhelming.
Correct.
It's the whole closet
It's very
approach,
easy to
right?
check,
It's like
yeah.
if you open it and you're immediately overwhelmed, walk away. And that, yeah, I don't look at like the promotion stuff and the updates and all that kind of stuff. When I sit down at my computer, I will batch clear.
I have
all
a lot
that
of stuff that goes to updates, so.
Yeah, I do
but
too.
I need to check, like for QuickBooks and all that.
Oh,
but,
you need to move it over to primary.
No, now I know. Like, I check both of those. But I don't know. I feel immediate, like, I don't know what the word is. Stress when somebody, like, texts me and needs something from me. And I don't know why. I don't know how that is a thing. But it's, like, immediately feels like I have
I know how it's a thing. Because...
energy.
Like, I'm going to start taking these snapshots of Tater at home because someone always needs something from you at home. Like,
That's
at
true.
all fucking times. It is like animals or tiny humans or teenage humans. Like, somebody is always going to need something from you at home.
There's
It's like,
like
I try not to because I see that you're buried in other people's...
Yeah, my lap is like a rotating door of which animal or Navy is going to sit on it.
Yep. Yeah. This girl has like
That's the mom life, yeah. 100%.
She has no bubble. There's no bubble. And like I try to give her some bubble because I'm like, damn, that's for somebody who's claustrophobic, is a lot. That's a lot. But I get it. Like your people needing things from you meter is full. So seeing a message of somebody who needs something from you or an email of somebody who needs something from you is just like.
Mom's superpower, yeah. It was like a rotation of animals like sitting in my lap, and then Navy was like, and then she sat down after the animals got up, and I was like, were you jealous? And she's like, and I was like, you don't have to be jealous of the animals. It's fine. You can all sit together. It's all good.
It's a constant fight. It's a constant. If Navy's sitting by Mama and one of the animals tries to squeeze in between the two of them, I was sitting there.
Kids don't like to share Mom.
Dude.
Also, my neck is so stiff, and I forgot like our chat is like up.
Oh,
and
does it hurt to look at?
It hurts when I turn my head this way and up, like to tip it back, and so I'm like turning my whole body.
How about this? Let me see if I can.
No. It's totally fine.
No, I can do this. I can
pull. I have it up on my screen.
Look. Is that help? Is that better?
Yes, that's much better.
Well, there we go. Look at that.
But I was
like a human owl.
You know when you get
their heads actually do turn.
When your neck is like stuck and you're.
Yeah, and you get like
the robot body. Yes. I know I'm not the only one. Thank you. Yes, that helps a lot. And like, because you're over here, so I'm like.
Just look at the screen.
Yeah.
Just look at the screen. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
I'll here, look. I'll put this up here so you don't have to look away at anything anymore. We got her covered. We got it completely covered here. Let me go back to QOD for just a moment, and I'll do a little bit of catch up here, and then we'll dive in to get this party started here. Michelle, thanks so much for the Go Popular and the Heart Me. We do have a goal of 3K lightning bolts on the TikTok side. Nothing goofy today, just big love. Greatly appreciate all the support from you guys. Caitlin Pelletier, Arch, Trina, Aunt Sue, Jessica, and Dizzy Blue Eyes, Grandma Shark, Doo-Doo, Darth Angie, Yvette, Joyce Brown, Myra, Catalina, Jelly 5, dropping the hundo bolts, Shinrio, the Bay Fox, Christine for JP, Jersey Blind Girl, Callie Knight, Cindy Lou, Melissa Elliott again there, Cindy Lou, Christina Pinion, Emmy Castro, Jersey Blind Girl, Melissa Elliott, Christine for JP, Kitty Cat Queen, Emily Ray, Wonder Woman, Holly Elizabeth, and W Candy. Thanks so much. Roaming Gnome with the corn. Once again, always with the corn. You've got a thing. You got a thing with the corn. Got a thing. Text, email, if I don't see it in writing, I try to forget things. I email myself a lot because I know once I sit down at my computer, the first thing I'm going to do is dive into my email and create tasks and create calendar events. So if it is something that requires me to actually task out to get done or to create a chunk of calendar time and protect it and make sure it gets done, I will shoot myself a quick email and in the subject line pretty much say what I need to say. Like, tomorrow afternoon, record X thing. And that's it. And then as soon as I sit down at the computer, I'm like, oh, boom. And then I could archive that email. Boom, I'm done. But I will do very little, like, creating those events and stuff on the go. I'll just ping myself real quick so I can put it somewhere and not let it take up space in my brain. Vanessa Rivera with the pop and the cake slices and the shard of hope. Sheila, Christine for JP with the divine fingers. We might bring those divine fingers back today. I don't think Tater was here for that. Shadow Wolf, Mama Bear, Roaming Gnome, Alley Cat, thank you so much for the love. Let's get rocking and rolling here. Does divine fingers sound familiar to you? No, she was not here for that. They just so happen to have a TikTok GIF called Divine Fingers, and we used it right after the finger in the cake story. It was serendipitous timing.
From
the TikTok Superfan Live, I believe. Yeah. Yeah.
You did that solo.
Yeah. That's why.
I'm falling apart.
You're not falling apart. It's fine. Coming up, we have stories about 3. Yes, you heard that right. 3 Best of Redditor updates tonight. It's like a members only stream up in here with all these Best of Redditor updates. One is stealing your friend's man. It's not from Love Island, I don't believe. The next is flying out to see people you met on the internet. Also could be Love Island. No, I guess they don't meet on the internet. Eating spicy food to prove a point. Never ends well. Using a Harry Potter spell on your friend's baby. Vegan lasagna versus pizza place. Not allowing guests to serve themselves at a family dinner because they waste too much food. Oof. And petty revenge. Drunk edition. I don't believe that one's submitted by Ted, but it might be about Ted. We'll have to wait and find out. A couple of notes before we dive in here. The next live stream will be Wednesday, the 17th of June at 3 p.m. Central Time, with a VIP to follow, of course. No live stream on Father's Day, which is next Sunday, June 21st. We will have it Monday, the 22nd at 9 p.m. Central. Instead, Tater decided to give me the night off. Not really night off, just punt it a night. You know. The YouTube VIP will be Tuesday, June 30th at 9 p.m. Central with Tony Spark. That's a weird day. We normally do them on Thursdays, so just heads up. It is scheduled on the YouTube side, so YouTube VIPs, you should have a notification about that already. Joyce, Monday the 22nd is your birthday. Happy almost gosh-heckin' birthday to you. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Crystal, thanks so much for the heads up there. Let me scroll back up and get a little bit of catch up here. Amber P dropping the 2 says, I love y'all. Hug your loved ones. It's important. No kidding. And big hugs up to you as well. Mama Silver, member for 34 months. Hope everybody's having a good week. Thank you, Thunder Crew. Always love being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much for that reminder. Kira dropping the 2 on the voice memo or a texter. So voice memos I never got into. Oh, and Kira had another 2 right before the stream started there. Thank you so much for the love. Darth Angie, Venice Rivera, Kitty Cat Queen, thank you so much. Let's get rocking and rolling with story number 1 here. My 26 female friend, 26 female, has accused me of stealing her boyfriend. Boyfriend, 25 male, had no idea they were dating. Is this like stalker dibs? Is that a thing? Originally posted March 23rd, 2024. Honestly, no idea where to start with this, and sorry if it's long. I, 26 female, have been friends with Carly, also 26 female, since middle school. We lost touch after I moved out of state for law school, but our parents are still friends. I moved back to our home state last year when I graduated and met Matt, 25 male. We bonded instantly as we're both studying to be lawyers. Matt should graduate this year if all goes well. Because of the studying and work, we'd taken things really slowly and only just recently became official. As we had gone official, I decided to invite him to my sister's 21st birthday party. It was a huge party at my parents' house back in my hometown. Both Matt and I work and live separately about an hour away. We'd been at the party for about an hour when Carly arrived with her parents. I was excited to see her as I'd been meaning to get back in touch since I had moved back. The timing had never been right. Well, Carly spotted us and hurried on over. I was surprised when she gave Matt a huge hug and asked him what he was doing at the party. Turns out they work in the same building, and Matt is friends with a few of Carly's friends. They've been out on group nights together a few times. I did the whole, "Oh, Carly, this is my boyfriend Matt" thing, and her face instantly fell. She looked furious with me and ignored me for the rest of the party. I sent her a message the next morning asking if I had done anything wrong. Carly blew up at me and accused me of stealing her boyfriend, and I soon got several rude messages from mutual friends saying something similar. I met up with Matt and asked him what the hell was going on. I had assumed that once we had made it official, we were exclusive. Matt had no idea what I was talking about. I relayed Carly's message, and he was even more confused. He said that he got on with Carly when they saw each other, but it had never been anything more than a friendship. He didn't think anything of them spending time together outside of work with friends, so that's why I didn't know he and Carly worked in the same building. It's been a week since the party, and I'm still getting messages from people about how could I do that to Carly. I tried saying over and over that Matt and Carly weren't dating, but it's falling on deaf ears. Even my parents have heard about it from Carly's parents. I have zero idea what the hell to do. Where do I go from here? I trust Matt completely, but what do I do about Carly? Edit. People have asked about the friends who have sent me messages. They're all mutual friends of myself and Carly who we've known since high school. None of them, as far as I know, have ever met Matt. None of his friends who also know Carly have sent me messages. Also, I have spoken to Carly and we are meeting up tomorrow to talk. That sounds dangerous. Relevant comments on this. Seems like you unintentionally busted up Carly's fantasy. Not your fault, not your problem. She's immature and full of drama. OP responds, she's never acted like this before, and that's why it really rattled me. Sure, I haven't seen her much over the past few years, but she was never like this in high school, as far as I can remember. Another comment, why can't you sit down with her and figure out what the hell's going on? You're studying law and 26, not 15. You of all people should know that Matt said that. You of all people should know that, but Matt said it means absolutely squat. The truth is going to lay somewhere in the middle. Granted, you're not in the wrong either way, as the girl needs to realize there's no such thing as stole. He clearly wasn't into her. And for crying out loud, she's 26 and running to her mommy and daddy, like so many. God, her parents have failed her big time. OP responds, I'm meeting up with her tomorrow. It would have been sooner, but I'm studying, working, or with Matt, so I don't have a lot of free time. Another comment, if she can't produce evidence of her actually dating Matt in real life, not just in her head, then I'd blow off her claims of girlfriend status. There should easily be all kinds of social media pics, stories, check-ins, whatever, evidencing a boyfriend/girlfriend relationship, not just a whole group of people hanging out. Your generation is huge on social media presence. See what she can actually present. Edited to add, if she can't produce a sizable number of pictures and posts of just the two of them dating, then I'd drop this friendship like a rock and block her because Carly would be a bunny boiler. Bunny boiler?
What is that?
What's a bunny boiler? Another comment here, well, this is a shit show created by Carly. I think you should just ignore her. So you know what your parents heard? Question mark. Did they ever hear you broke up Carly and her boyfriend? OP responds to this. My mom called me on the day after the party and told me that Carly's mom had been on the phone complaining about me. Carly had told her that I had stolen her boyfriend, and then she called my mom. I told mom that wasn't the case, but apparently Carly and her mom are still telling the story. Well, no shit. All of these people who have heard are bitching at you. They've heard Carly's story. Whatever Carly's story is, you stole my boyfriend. So that's the narrative. She has narrative control right now, and you're just the homewrecker. Bunny Boiler is from that Glenn Close, Michael Douglas movie. Oh, Fatal Attraction?
Okay.
Bunny. I've never heard of Bunny Boiler.
I feel like I've seen that movie, but...
I feel like I've seen it too. I just don't know what it means.
Yeah, I don't remember.
A Bunny Boiler.
No, this is Welcome to Delulu Land, Carly. We're going to throw up our new animation in post, but what we can build up things in our head. Your
There's
camera's freaking out.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, okay. Hi. Hi.
Build up things in our head, like of interactions, but we can't just claim in our head and be Delulu and say, this is my boyfriend and you stole him from me. There was nothing to steal. There's nothing to steal, Carly. I feel like this is, I'm not sure what she told people to make them pissed off at OP and her boyfriend, but the narrative control with this one, this would make me not ever want to talk to this person again, right?
There is another possibility, though. there's the possibility that he's full of shit. And he was leading her on. I mean, what if he's sincere? Not the adjective, the person. Like Love Island sincere. You know what I mean?
Right.
What if he's not telling her the truth because he doesn't want to piss her off. So he's just essentially like living this double life. It's possible. I mean, it doesn't sound like it from what we know here, but it is possible. And you're right, she should be able to present some kind of evidence. However, at this point, like, she's going to be able to claim that, he scrubbed his social of everything from them, but have AI create a shit ton of images of the two of them together, and poof, there's your proof.
That's creepy. That's so creepy that we can do that.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know the truth of the matter yet.
People can do that.
Yeah.
I would never. I don't know. This is enough for me to walk away from a friendship if Matt's story checks out on his side.
Yes.
And which OP kind of already has, I think, clarified that. And I don't think Matt would go to, he has to know that she knows this person. I don't think he would just go to a party in her hometown knowing that this is where Carly is. And
he didn't know that they went to high school together.
Okay.
So, I mean, he hadn't put two and two together. It's possible. I mean, right now...
We've got an update. Yeah,
we've got an update. We'll dive into that. But Glenn Close actually boiled the pet bunny.
Maybe I haven't seen this fucking movie.
That's what bunny boiler means?
I don't think I've seen this.
I thought it meant something dirty. So apparently, I didn't mean it. I didn't take it so literally. Literally. Ugh. Okay, let's dive into the update. Okay. Oh, there's the little corgi there, Mackenzie. Thanks so much. By the way, Mackenzie, I have to reach out to you. You were our top gifter last Wednesday, so we get to schedule another call. We got to shoot you a DM. And also, if you're here, Deborah Corcoran on the YouTube side, you were our top gifter over there, so I've got to reach out to you. Okay, here is the update. Well, I met up with Carly. They're not dating and never were, so Matt is not a cheater. I met up with Carly this morning at a coffee shop in her hometown. She was not happy to be there, but I'm over her feelings after the past week I've had. I sat her down and asked her to give me her side of the story. I told her exactly what Matt had said to me and asked her to explain everything. Carly met Matt last year, not long before I moved back to the state. A mutual friend in the building they work with invited Matt to after-work drinks, and that's when they met. Carly thought he was cute and started flirting with him. Sidebar, Matt is awful at picking up flirting cues. It took weeks of me flirting with him until he realized and asked me out. This is something I always find amusing because Matt himself is really outgoing with a lot of charisma. No, they never spend any time alone, apart from the odd run to a coffee shop near their building or to grab lunch, or the coffee shop to grab lunch. I went through Carly's phone and there are no messages from Matt apart from the ones in their group chat. They haven't kissed or slept together. Carly has never been to Matt's apartment and Matt has never been to Carly's apartment. I asked her why she thought he was her boyfriend. This is a direct quote. Okay, so we're not officially boyfriend and girlfriend yet, but I was sure he was going to ask me really soon. He's always smiling at me and making jokes. I know he was going to ask me out, just the two of us.
That's not a boyfriend. Carly.
She's a romantic precog?
That's not a relationship.
This was going to happen. You ruined something that was going to happen. I basically said, Carly, that's not him flirting with you. That's just Matt. He's a friendly guy. I'm sorry, but he and I have been seeing each other for a while now, and it's not going to happen. I explained how we had been taking it slow because of us both being so busy with studying and work, so we've only just made it official. As I said all of this, I could see Carly's elaborate fantasy crumble. I asked her to please set the record straight with her parents, for my parents' sake, with our mutual friends. Carly looked flustered, but mumbled something that sounded like, yeah, fine. She's not going to do that. I said I was sorry for this misunderstanding and hopefully we could all put this behind us. On my drive to Matt's apartment, I called him to relay everything. He was baffled by the whole thing, but said he would message Carly. Once I got there, he showed me the text. Hey, Carly, look, I'm sorry if I misled you in any way with my actions. Please know they have only ever been from a friendly place. I see us as friends, but that's all. I hope we can be friends in the future once this is all blown over, but if you're not comfortable with that, I respect it. All the best, Matt. Carly hasn't responded yet, and I don't know if she will. Hopefully, she will set the record straight with everyone. I'm washing my hands of this mess and focusing on my relationship with Matt and my studies. Top comment on this, the concept of thinking a guy will ask you out soon and still accusing him of cheating on you. He's pre-cheating for their pre-relationship.
Man, we need our new Delulu thing.
We do.
Because it would be perfect.
Edit notes. Delululand animation. In the meantime, we can do this.
This one's applicable as well.
Yeah. And also, we're gonna do this one too,
sucks.
because what the fuck? To have the Stones to not just believe this, but to assume narrative control.
She had created a fantasy in her head, so in her head it was like
This was
she
real.
truly believed she'd been cheated on.
Yeah, because I mean,
It's
she believed
wild.
it enough to tell everyone that you were a dirty homewrecker.
But that's not how it works. I think she, like, I don't know. That's worrisome, right? Like that she believes that she was cheated on by someone that she was never in a relationship. Like, that's worrisome.
Yeah.
Or she just believed it was going to happen.
I mean, and maybe she is the type who always gets what she wants. You know what I mean? So if she wanted that, she just assumed she was going to get it because that's the way life always was.
But I feel like if she had just told him, like asked him out or said something like we should go get drinks or something like that, she would have known. And then the Delulu, and maybe that's what she was afraid of, something to dissolve the fantasy.
Yeah, because it was all
if
going
you-
so well in her head.
Yeah, if you communicate, then the fantasy is gone. Yeah, they had a full-on relationship. They were doing really well.
They had
Talking about settling down and having kids.
They had
and,
kids already in her mind. 3 dogs, 22 acres just outside of town, a pony.
couple pigs.
Yep.
Yeah, this is, I would be concerned if I was OP. I know this was from 2 years ago, but still I would be concerned.
You know what's funny though? Because OP's like, I asked her to set the record straight, and she muttered something that sounded like, "Yeah, sure." This bitch ain't setting shit straight.
Yeah, I
There's
saw-
no way she's gonna go expose herself of being Delulu to everyone that she told this lie. There's no fucking way.
I saw someone say that OP should have. Adventures with Pam said OP should have recorded the conversation.
Yeah,
I agree.
for sure. For sure.
I don't know that Carly would like being confronted with the truth in front of other people. So, I don't know. Now she's like a woman scorned, even though she was never. Carly. No.
Yeah.
But she told everyone they broke up
Yeah.
because he was a cheater. Probably.
She's not going to set the record straight. So you're going to have to, I mean, if this continues, OP, and we don't have any more updates, by the way. So if this continued after the fact and snowballed somehow to the people that mattered, because to the people who don't matter, who fucking cares what they believe? But to the people who do matter to you, you'd have to find some way of proving that she's just off a rocker and that this was never real.
I wonder.
Post
why,
screenshots of Matt's message to her, I guess. But I mean, anybody could fake anything now. That's the hard part.
I wonder why this would be. The lie is more believable than the truth. I think we find that a lot in real life. Like it's one, like you said, AI. Like it's hard to tell the difference.
Yeah.
But I think we'd rather believe the lie than the truth. I think it's like the juicier the story, the more we want to believe it. I don't know. There's something there, but
Yeah, I get it. But also, I mean, like
what now, Ambersy? A ball gag Build-A-Bear?
They asked if that
Oh
was
yeah, that's right. I forgot about
they asked
that.
if it was a ball gag Build-A-Gear.
Ball gag Build-A-Gear. There you go.
Build-A-Bear back there. It's not, clearly. It's the Holiday Armadillo Bear.
General Hospital. Oh my god, I forgot about soap operas.
I mean, a lot of guys are notoriously bad at picking up
Cues.
cues, like flirting cues, and it's just a thing. It's a thing, and to be a charismatic, probably commonly flirty dude, I'm sure there's a lot of this that happens to some extent that he doesn't know about, of people who think that he's into them when he's not. But in this case, it was the wrong person,
Right.
because that person it was enough for them to just run with it. But at least, you know what? At least the conversation with her went well, where you were able to crumble this fantasy of hers, because leading up to that, she was still convinced of it. And you had to explain to her, you guys have been together for a long time, for her to finally realize what the hell was going on. She was convinced that you just showed up one day and you were like, you guys met in the coffee shop for the first time and it was love at first sight, and you just stole him. We're just right there. First moment you met. That was what had happened in her mind. So I don't freaking know.
Did you pick up on my flirty cues?
When?
When we reconnected for the first time.
I hoped that's what it was.
Just curious.
But there's also like I wanted it to be that, so I was afraid it wasn't that, and I was just seeing something that wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's that self-sabotaging fear as well. So I just hoped it was, and then I shot my shot.
Did you?
Yeah.
You asked me to hang out.
But I started flirting with you. I was editing a commercial. I messaged you and talked about how much I loved seeing you on my screen.
Yeah. Well, I kissed you first, so.
There's no question about who has the bigger balls in this relationship.
Okay. Let's read about a Vatican. Whatever. I messed it up. Avada Kedavra.
Well, don't give it away. Hold on. I got to do a little bit of catch up here.
It's in the title.
I know that we hit the goal on the TikTok side, and I didn't bring up that list in time. So I will do some catch up just on the general TikTok list here, and then we'll dive into our next story. Sahasrara dropping lightning bolts. Allison Martinez at least dropped the hundo, plus a bunch of other stuff. Sahasrara again. Janet Gunn, Adventures with Pam dropping the 130. Allison Martinez, Karen Shaper Cutter, Vanessa Rivera, Bree, Mackenzie with a corgi. Sweet Tato, Shay, Kelly Bree, Vanessa Rivera, Mackenzie dropping the 495 lightning bolts. Vanessa, Darth Angie with 107 plus 6 or 13. That math is too hard. More than a hundo. Emily Martin, Beth B, Darth Angie, Anna Hartman, Sloan, Kelly Schott, Mackenzie with another 302. Alicia, Rooming Gnome, thank you so much for the love. Let me make sure I am caught up over here on this side as well. Normally it shows me a little doohickey up there, but yeah. Shadow Wolf.
Am I wrong? I can't remember.
All right, let's do it. I need some kind of special intro for this, but I don't have anything that's fitting yet. Let's go ahead and dive into our second story. Am I wrong for waving a chopstick at my friend's baby and yelling "Avada Kedavra" as a joke?
Should we poll it?
Yes, let's poll this. Let's pull this, and I gotta bring Tater up for discussion here. So,
basically, Tony says this to me every day, so I think I'm desensitized to this because Tony says this all the time.
Okay, just pretend for a moment though that this is your baby, and somebody wields the chopstick and does one of the killing curses here.
Man, I'm trying
would it
to
be funny, or would you be pissed?
I'm trying to imagine myself like postpartum, because in that point it's like
when you're just on high alert and protecting them from anything, and you're on your last nerve.
I
anyway.
don't know. I laugh so hard every time Tony says it to me, so it's like I can't hear it any other way but like him doing it.
Where's the Dark Lord?
It's on his desk.
Is it?
Maybe you should get it for this story.
Yeah, I definitely should. Here.
Oh.
It's all you for a second.
Okay. I mean, maybe OP is an asshole for doing it if the mom got upset. I would say if she gets pissed off, but I feel like I would just laugh. I don't feel like I would find it like if it's.
No, I meant the painting. Where's the painting?
Oh, we put that up.
What?
Yeah, we put it in the.
You hit the Dark Lord in the closet?
Yeah.
The boy who lives.
Come to die. So I think it's like if I know, like Tony knows that I would find it hilarious, because it's like the way that he says it, and so if he did it, I don't think I would be upset. I would laugh.
He's got some crazy grip. How Voldemort does it, I can't remember It's got that claw thing, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, he has a weird
yeah.
mannerisms.
I'm gonna have to look that up here. This is applicable. Now, whenever I first heard this title, here was my thought. Well, it's just a chopstick. If it was an actual magical wand that had, like the phoenix feather core or the unicorn hair core.
Like the one from Universal Studios?
No, but like real. If it was like...
It's not
That
real.
spell's not going to do you any good because you don't have a wand. You're using a chopstick, so fuck off. It would be funny to me.
Do you think? I think I would, as a parent, I don't think I would like. I don't believe that that's gonna like bring bad vibes to my baby.
Right.
Like I don't think it's gonna affect my baby. I think if anything, if we did it to Navy when she was a baby, she probably would have laughed.
She would have.
She would have giggled
I
so
we
hard.
took all the pictures of her in the like the Harry Potter crib setup too. Remember?
Yes.
Uh,
That was 5 years ago. BT dubs. I feel like I need to preface that by saying that. Yes. I feel like that needs to be known. We don't support the current author's crap. But
all right, let's dive in. Let's dive in here.
I would laugh.
Okay, so here's poll results.
Yes.
That's what. Yeah.
52% went NTA, 12% went ASCON 4, 12% went ASCON 3, and that's all I could see.
Okay. Let's dive in and see now. But also, like, I can't imagine being the dude who goes and visits this brand new bebe and jokingly does a killing curse on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't imagine being that dude either. So, am I wrong for waving a chopstick at my friend's baby and yelling "Avada Kedavra" as a joke? 26 female was at a friend's house for dinner. Her baby is about 8 months old. We were eating takeout, and I picked up a chopstick, pointed it dramatically at the baby, and yelled "Avada Kedavra" in a fake wizard voice because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. The baby just stared at me, and everyone else laughed except my friend, who got really upset and said it was inappropriate to joke about unaliving a baby. I apologized immediately, but she still hasn't accepted my apology and is acting pretty cold toward me. Now I'm wondering if I did something genuinely awful and just didn't realize it, or if she's overreacting. Updates! I read through the comments and I accept that most people think I was wrong. I did apologize. That said, I still think my friend is taking this way too seriously and needs to learn to take a joke. I waved a chopstick at a baby and made a Harry Potter reference. I wasn't exactly performing dark magic in her living room. The next time I see little Timmy, he's catching another Avada Kedavra from me. Top comment, she missed the chance to go, Accio baby! It was right there, but still, meh. No unaliving jokes. Thoughts?
I'm not gonna be upset. I would laugh. I'm trying to imagine this where I would get upset, and maybe like postpartum me who was I don't know. I'm trying to. It's been 5 years. I can't remember, but
we were fried. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that part I do remember.
We were fried.
That's why I don't remember it. But no, if Tony did this to Navy when she was a baby, I would have laughed my ass off. Probably from the delirious lack of sleep.
I would have crucioed his ass.
Yes. You would have fought back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only one with the chopstick, MFer.
You
Yeah.
would have jumped in front of the curse. It was a test.
It was love. Love rebounded my spell.
That's what started the whole thing.
Yeah.
So it definitely would have.
It would have played into it, but I mean, you
Would have
must
been like, is that a lightning bolt on his forehead?
either your friend isn't a Potter isn't a Potterhead,
I think it's just.
or was just in like raw new parent mode, which is 8 months in. You know,
Yeah.
you're probably past that a little bit, but you're still like twitchy.
No, I think the response is great. But also, I feel like you do that, like, it's not like the chopstick in your hand or like a wand, any kind of like plaything like that that's in your hand. It's like the kid in you comes out and would you stop it? The kid in you comes out and it's just like you just say it because that's what you would have said when you were a child. Okay, I feel like please don't do that.
Okay.
has gone a very weird direction, but I'm asking you, please don't do that. Please don't say that next time.
I have to look up spells. That's all I know. I have to look up some spells. I have to, you know, you got to be careful and use the right one at the right time.
Okay, well then I'll just look at it and say Wingardium Leviosa. You'll be. It's not. It's Leviosa.
You're gonna make it rise?
That's what I said. You're gonna go there. Fuck it, I'll go there with you. Oh, did I make you uncomfortable?
No, not at all. I thought it was great.
Okay.
I thought it was great.
I'm sorry.
At least you didn't say Diculus Reparo, you know.
Maybe next time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Swish and flick.
I don't even have to say anything now. It's just organically going off the rails. It's great.
It's perfect.
It really is great. Potterheads, please give us some ideas for spells that would be applicable given the context that we're talking about here.
Ridiculous. That's what this is.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah.
I picked off the rails stories tonight.
It's great. We were due, I think.
Yeah. I don't think any of them are that. I think maybe the next one is serious, but that's about it. The rest of them are like...
That's pretty good.
Kitty Cat Queen send more than 2 flicks as a swish. That's perfect.
Engorgio.
Oh. You just made me pre-snort. I feel like any of this is applicable.
I don't...
Aquamente.
I don't feel like any of these suggestions are flattering for me. I feel like they'll insinuate the opposite, and
I have one in my head, but I'm not going to say it out loud.
Just do it.
No, I can't.
Just do it. It's a joke. Just do it.
I saw someone say Accio baby, and then, so there's like a Flaccio. Flacio. Not Flaccio. Flacio.
Flacio?
Yes. Yes.
What?
I don't know. Well, there's something there. That's what I said in my head when I saw Accio. Flacio. I'm sorry. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Wow. It's like Harry's arm after...
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god.
Mending bones is one thing. Regrowing them... okay, so...
Expecto Patron. Top shelf margarita, please. Oh, no.
We can, yeah. Honestly.
What?
No, I'm not going to say it.
Oh, no. That's perfect.
There's a lot of good ones here.
Flacio Succio.
Michelle, I'm too
that
elevated
sounded
for
terrible. I take that back. We gotta move on.
I don't think
things that pop into my brain should not be said out loud.
That's the
difference. I feel like they need to be filtered.
There's no. That's like the 0 to 1 getting started with things is where I excel. It's because I don't have that hesitation filter that should be there, and that's why I overshare. I actually say those things, whereas you probably make up for my lack of one by having a double strength one.
I very much do.
Yeah, and I have none. I have none.
But you're also so witty, so fast. Click, click, click.
It's because there's no filter to slow anything down. It's just right there. Mouth to brain. Direct line. It's like the red bat phone.
Yes.
Commissioner
said,
Gordon's like, say this. And I'm like, okay.
And Candy thought Tony and Dusty were bad. I know. Sometimes I go there. Sometimes I just have to.
Yeah.
All right, move on.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, we didn't rank. OP. So is OP an asshole? But
no,
like
this was
fun asshole?
This was am I wrong? And a fun asshole.
A funny asshole. You're an asshole, but it was funny.
It's got like a mustache.
Oh no. No.
No,
Oh, no.
I think I know your audience. I guess that's
Okay.
the point. If you're going to do this, like,
Everyone
know
else,
your audience.
It's a fun hole. There you go, Dark Lord. That's perfect. Yeah, everyone else laughed except for the parent, and
That's the one person that it really mattered to.
I feel like
you know?
if I wasn't like, if I didn't know what Harry Potter was and like didn't make jokes all the time, then maybe I wouldn't find it funny. But I don't know. I love jokes. I love jokes that take
It's a good thing.
that push it a little too far. So.
It's a good thing.
And also, when you're a parent that first year, like, you're fucking exhausted. So anything to make you laugh. But I get it for people that don't like it. And so I think I agree with you. Know your audience. So
Yeah.
if you had to rank them, where would you put them?
I'm
Ascon, but cute.
I'm at like 4. It's like you could have, but I'm not going to say you should have.
Probably shouldn't double down. Not with this baby.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the friends who laughed. Maybe their baby.
Maybe. Except I would definitely next birthday this kid has bring a wand. Like, that's the gift. The gift is a wand.
Well, don't
for
do
sure.
that. I'm sure they would be.
Order a replica of one of the Horcruxes.
So I was really shocked. So this made it to Am I the Devil on Reddit, which is like where the stories go that are like the
spiciest.
spicy stories. And I was shocked when I went back to the original post that everyone was like, "You're so fucking wrong. Like, you are fucking wrong. This was the worst thing you could do. Like, you're a terrible person." I was shocked by those responses because I was like, I don't think this is that serious. I don't think it's a BFD.
Why am I just disappearing here? Oh God, I'm like a photograph in Back to the Future. I'm fading, guys.
What's happening?
I need you to believe in me. I need you to believe in me so I can come back.
Do you need to fix your focus?
Yeah. Will you do
need
me a
to
favor?
stand right there?
Yeah. Will you stand right here for me? We're going manual focus mode.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know what's happening.
Okay. Oh, it's fixed.
Yeah, but okay, stay right there.
It's on my face.
Stay right there. Right there. Oh shoot, you know what? I don't think I can do that with this.
Oh, well, it's fixed now.
Okay. We'll just hope it stays that way,
My
by golly.
face. My face is focused.
Okay. Yeah, because
Beard.
to fix it, I have to actually unplug it. It's not one that
Oh, now
has
it's
the.
freaking out again.
It's my face. It doesn't like my face specifically, which is bullshit. Bullshit. We'll do a little bit of catch up here and we'll dive into the next story. And you know what? Well, a lot of people are just listening anyway, so if I go blurry, I go blurry. It's fine. Shoe Not, Silver Moon, Sherelle Marie, Alicia Howard, Trent, thanks so much for the heart. Me, Melissa Elliott, Adventures with Pam Anna, Maria Ortiz, Sherry Medic, Jenquist, Jonas Lee Author, Kim R, Mary Kenyon, Sherry Sosa, Jenny Lee, Sally, Elida, Sherry again, Celestial, Joanne, Elise, Jenquist again, Sahasrala, Allison, Elise, thank you so much. Appreciate that. What's up, Dr. Sweets? Yeah, I don't know. Focus was freaking the F out on me. It doesn't like my face or my shirt color or something. It's having trouble. It's having a hard time. Okay. Whoa. I'm hitting some kind of wrong buttons. Let me get that figured out. You have to reparo the focus. Yeah. Focusio reparo. I don't know. Yeah, it's not happy, whatever it is. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the next one here. I warned my niece about letting a guy fly her out, and some of my family members think I need to keep my mouth shut. Is this a best Redditor update?
Oh, I didn't still correct all the niece.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Dr. Sweet's dropping the 5 bomb, says Candy's one of those people whose pics turn out perfect no matter what she's doing. You know what?
Oh, good God.
I think you're right. Look at this.
No. That's a video. Pictures are a completely different thing. Pictures,
Normal. No, I don't think that logic is
like-
working here because I think pictures, like, normally people look better in pictures than they do video. If you look this good in a video, babe.
no. I really, like, I overthink my face in pictures. And they turn out like the... like Chandler Bing it. Chandler
That's
fucking
not-
Bing it. Yes, I do.
that's not-
I
that
can't
is
do it.
not true.
It's true.
It's
When I get a good picture, I'm
absolutely-
like, save that, put it on my obituary paper. It's true. That's the one I want. The one on the beach.
Oh, you did say that the
Yeah,
other
the
day.
other day I was like, if I die in the next 10 years, use that picture. That's what I told him because I was like, it's a good. I like that picture.
Shit?
Me.
Who says that shit? I don't know. All right. This puts the lotion on the skin. I warned my niece about letting a guy fly her out, and some of my family members think I should keep my mouth shut. My niece, who is 24, shared at a recent family gathering that she's been dating a guy long distance for a few months and that he plans to fly her out to spend some time together. After she explained the situation, there were a ton of red flags, and I warned her not to go. Now my sister, her mother, is telling me to mind my business and said I'm ruining a potentially wonderful relationship. Here's why I'm concerned. They met online and have never met in person. They FaceTime and text, but he's always in his car or out, never at his home. He's 32. He wants to fly her out from New England to Portland, Oregon, and plans to stay in a hotel for the trip because he has roommates. He said he can't fly out to meet her here because he's got a lot of commitments. To me, this sounds like a guy who's either married or who has at least something weird going on. It seems like a really bad idea for her to go out there. On the other hand, I'm 99.9% against a girl letting a guy she met online fly her anywhere. If a guy can't find somebody in his city/area to date, there's a good reason for it. There might be some very rare cases where you bond over a unique hobby or interest, but just generally dating somebody long distance from day one is a concern to me. My sister chatted with him a couple of times and said he seems nice, but it's easy to seem nice from the other side of the country when you can't hide any flaws, or you can hide any flaws. Am I wrong for thinking this older guy flying her out to a hotel is suspicious, or am I just an old fart who needs to adapt to the times? Here's an edit. Thanks for the feedback and assurance that I'm not completely crazy here. I had a good conversation with my niece this evening. I told her she should verify some information first and ask some of the questions y'all shared here. She still thinks I'm being paranoid, but she's agreed to at least ask to chat with his roommates a bit and ask for some other details so that she can verify on her own. Also, for the folks telling me to mind my business or similar, I know your heart is in the right place, but my niece regularly asks me for my advice, and this wasn't unsolicited feedback to her. My sister and I are very close, and we're also very close with each other's kids. We live near each other and usually have dinner as a big group with our spouses and kids a few times a month. Relevant comments on the OG post. Commenter says, I would agree with you that it's a red flag. It might turn out to be nothing, and he's a great guy, but it feels more likely that she's going to need a quick exit from there. Another comment, yeah, even if the guy's legit, the hotel part alone would make me nervous as hell. Another one, she should check out the Are We Dating the Same Guy websites in his area. Someone may recognize him and tell his wife. Another comment, he's either married or she's about to get trafficked. Not wrong. It is concerning, and if one of our daughters was talking about this, I'd be like, no.
Do you know what?
No.
What the worst part of all of this, like for me, is the mom who's like shitting on her, I guess, brother, who
because mom sees, oh, he's flying her out. This is someone who's willing to support her. Like
yes,
get out of the way.
And mom, like maybe she's more excited for her to be in a relationship than she is about making sure she's like helping her work through whatever it is that she's doing. Like to me, it's more like I don't know, if my child came to me with this, like, and this was someone they wanted to go meet, like I would have a plethora of questions and there would be some concerns.
Yeah.
Like they need to come here and meet with us. I don't know. The whole thing makes me nervous.
Background check. Like there are going to be some things verified here. Callie Knight says, I just got back from a trip with my bestie to meet her man face to face.
Okay, see, like someone going with, like that's why I was like, I would go with my child or meet with my child, like
give
going
us
alone.
some insight there. Like, how much did she know ahead of time? Because this girl knows Jack.
Yeah.
She's like, she knows nothing about this dude.
This makes me uncomfortable, and I don't
very much so.
I feel like mom, like. This is you got to step. This is it. This is where you got to step up.
This is very much like an Alexis kind of thing. And Alexis was just lucky to like
skate through all of it.
Yeah, unscathed.
Rayanne said, "I think mom just wants daughter out of the house." That's all. It was like giving me. I just want my daughter to find a relationship thing, and like I don't care what it looks like, and it.
She's trying to offload her, and that's all she's thinking about. It's what it seems like. There are a ton of red flags, but again, like it's entirely possible for people to meet online and have the happiest relationship ever.
But I also think if that person's wanting you to come meet them, then your checks that you put in place shouldn't bother them if they actually like
Agreed.
you. They should be
They
more
be like,
concerned
"Yeah, I
about your
understand."
safety and comfortableness than they should about this pissing them off. If
Yes.
something that you're doing is pissing them off, that is a huge fucking waving in your face red flag.
Yes, agreed.
So it would be, how does he take what she's saying if she's going to ask him questions
That's
in
fair.
verification?
That's fair. And you know what? This is honestly probably... Is it better that he's flying her out, like he's paying for that? Because if he asked her to do that on her own dime, I feel like it would be a different kind of red flag.
Okay.
But the fact that he's paying for it is either a green flag or an even more of a red flag. It depends on that context, right? But
If,
to your point, he should be willing to go through all of the necessary questions to ensure that your comfort and safety.
Yeah, I agree. I wish it was him coming to her. And I know this is a gender thing, but I think a woman going to a place where she doesn't know anyone other than the person she's talked to online a couple times, like, she doesn't have the support that she needs in that situation. And then a guy flying out like that, it's just a different scenario.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
I don't mean that to be sexist. I think it's just a much different scenario, and I feel like there needs to be more protecting if a woman is flying out. Like, she
Well,
needs someone with her. She needs
At minimum,
multiple things.
At minimum, it probably says something about how he views or values her time versus his own.
Right.
He can't get out to see her because he's got too many commitments, but she can come to him.
Yeah. I would not be comfortable with my child doing this.
Yeah.
I would feel very, very uncomfy about it. If she was hell-bent on going, then I would be booking a flight with
Yeah,
her. Like, there's
absolutely.
no fucking way you're going by yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hiring a PI in the area to check them out, report back to me
Yeah.
before we landed,
Yeah.
and then to also like stay on them.
Yeah, I'm going to be fucking Sherlock Holmes because we're going to know some shit.
We're going to be in an
100%.
unmarked van with binoculars, like right behind everywhere they go.
I'm flying out a week earlier so I can tail this guy for you. I'm not a helicopter mom, I promise.
We would have this under control.
Yeah. Ow. I tried to adjust to my chair and it is what it is.
All right, here is the update. My niece followed my advice. That's where I'm at. My niece followed my advice, and instead of talking with her boyfriend's roommates and getting some information about him that she could verify on her own, insisted on. Damn. My niece followed my advice and insisted on talking with her boyfriend's roommates and getting some more information about him that she could verify on her own. She also searched lots of "Are we dating the same guy?" groups. After a couple of weeks back and forth, it turns out that he was hiding a bunch of stuff. As many people pointed out, it was odd. It was a bit odd for a 32-year-old guy who has a career living with roommates. Turns out he was actually living with his parents, and his financial situation was not great. He got a divorce 2 years ago, had to move in with his parents, has been struggling to find consistent work since. He's apparently also, he has a son that he did not tell my niece about because he's not really a part of his son's life anymore.
Red flag.
Well, that's just a great reason to just not mention you have a kid. Piece of shit. Needless to say, my niece is breaking up with him. I think she would have been okay with him living with his parents, but the dishonesty about the situation and being a parent was way too much. My niece is having a tough time with it right now, but I hope it's for the best in the long run. My sister and I also had some good discussions, and she sees my point of view a bit more. You think? My daughter is on the West Coast for an internship, so my wife and I plan to bring my sister and my niece with us to go visit her. It won't make up for the breakup, but it's at least a fun trip away from home. Even though I was right to be suspicious here, I'm also rethinking my opinions on LDR based on some of the positive comments on my last post. Edit. I find it kind of funny that everybody assumes I'm an aunt. I'm an uncle, but I will take the fact that I give aunt vibes as a compliment. I assumed aunt as well.
Yeah, I said uncle earlier, but that's because I already knew.
Hot damn.
Yep.
Relevant comments. Commenter says, sounds like your family has a distinct lack of both survival instincts and critical thinking skills. Glad you've broken free of the crab bucket. OP says, my sister always looks for the best in people even when it's not there to find. It's great when she's supporting kind people, but she's also been taken advantage of by unkind people. However, I can also admit my skepticism isn't always perfect either. Another commenter, honestly, this is exactly why asking a few uncomfortable questions early can save a lot of heartbreak later. Living with parents isn't the red flag here. It's the fact that he left out an ex-wife, a child, and major details about his life. Your niece didn't ruin a relationship. She found out she wasn't being given the full story. Also, the major aunt win for looking out for her without just banning the relationship outright. That's the kind of advice people appreciate a lot more once the dust settles. Of course, we know it's uncle. OP says, yeah, I hope my niece is a bit more careful in the future, but I also hope this doesn't make her feel jaded. My sister and my niece are two of the most positive people I know, and I love that about them, even if it leads to mistakes from time to time. Another comment, this is what mentoring and parenting looks like. Speak up if you are worried about a family member's safety, emotional or physical. You have good questions and follow up with her later and treated her like an adult. I did dumb shit in my early 20s and would have benefited from an older woman helping me learn critical thinking skills about relationships. Or uncle. OP says, I appreciate the compliment on good mentoring, but the only older woman involved are my sister and my wife. OP's like, I promise. Another last comment here. I've been on the internet since the 90s, and I well remember meeting people on messaging boards and chat rooms. It was a lot of fun, so I get it. I also remember being weirded out by men who insisted on meeting high school and college-age girls, even if the girls lived hours or even states away, and therefore far away from families and support networks. Rule of thumb, if the guy is insisting the girl be alone or vulnerable in a different city or state or a meeting in a hotel or somewhere no one knows her, it's the reddest of red flags. Good on OP. Better to say something and possibly be wrong than not to say anything and have the niece end up unalived, Yoko says. Agreed. I
agree with that 100%. In this situation, it's better to speak up than not speak at all. This is the one where it can, like, if his niece had flown out and learned all this stuff, like, she would have been in a strange city, vulnerable and alone. Not to say that he's a terrible person, but lying about that much stuff, that you don't have a good track record.
Okay, agreed. Now I will. I will say this though.
Don't point your chopstick at me.
It's not pointing at you. Nobody in the beginning of courting in a relationship is like, here's all the terrible things about me. You know what I mean? Like, everybody puts their best foot forward. I feel like omitting having a child is a huge red flag, and the reasoning, like the logic, the justification was even worse. Well, not really in his life anymore, so it doesn't count. I'm like, oh, so
was weird.
You're a double fucker. Yeah, like the whole living with parents and not having a great financial situation, like, nobody's going to be like.
I don't think that's the judgmental part, and I think everyone in comments agreed. Like, that's not
the problem.
That's not the problem. The problem is that he omitted it, lied about having roommates, lied about the reason he wanted to go to a hotel. And I think the biggest red flag is lying about the fact that you're a parent.
Yes.
And maybe he is involved in his kid's life. Maybe what he said isn't actually true. I don't know. But saying that just to make it not a big deal, like, you just can't trust them. At this point, they become untrustworthy. And at that point, I'm not going to put my safety in your hands by going to a different place that I don't know because you didn't feel like you could be honest with me. I feel like in a long distance relationship, honesty would be, I've never been in one, but I feel like honesty would be a very big part.
That's all you have. All you have is communication.
If you can't trust the person, then what's the point of being with the person? And if a person does this to you, then you don't have a relationship. You don't have trust, and you definitely can't deal with a long distance relationship once it's broken this bad.
Right. Yeah.
So
I
remember
thinking back on this, if this dude did in fact pay money for this ticket and not points, or even points have value to them, you know what I mean? But like, in a shit spot, got divorced, having to live with parents, not involved with son's life, so probably doesn't support his son, but is willing to pay to get this girl he barely knows out to him.
I don't know. It's all just giving.
The prioritization on having you present is like, that's a laser focus, and everything else doesn't fucking matter, and that's concerning.
He was using his parents' points.
Probably. He stole his mom's credit card. My girlfriend's coming down to see me. God. Pooping
rainbow turds. Too many red flags. I agree.
Oy. Who did the chat room thing? There's a good poll for everybody. Lurkers included. Did you do the chat rooms? Kitty and Puppies dropping the 5-bomb on the YouTube side. Says if he was going to fly niece out, how was he going to pay for it? Okay, yeah. Either it was points or he did something he shouldn't have done.
I was the AOL chat room. Lots of chat rooms, not just AOL.
You were an AOL chat room's shit starter.
No, it was me and my 2 friends.
You've told me the stories. You were a shit starter.
What?
Not like a troll.
No.
Not like a troll, but
no. We were liars. 100%. We weren't authentic at all.
We were liars. We learned to catfish from an early age.
You know what's funny is one of the girls, her name was Carly. One of the girls' name. It was Allie.
Oh, snap.
Callie and Carly. I don't remember who was who. Yeah, we were straight up liars.
Are you guys... Wait, hold on.
But we were in middle school, so...
Is audio okay on both sides? Shay, I saw your message. Am I the only one hearing feedback? And then I thought I saw something on the other side. Let us know if our audio is okay. You should be fine. It could be... hold on just a sec. Probably that AC noise, maybe. Let me squash that real quick, though. This should squash it anyway. Boonk. Let me know if that got better. Let me know if that is better.
I think it's okay.
Okay.
Oh, I think it's
ICQ
okay.
Chat rooms, Bomber Ranger. Man, I don't know. I didn't do like the chat boards a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, we were so stupid.
That was your entertainment then, right?
Yes.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
Prodigy. Wow.
Yeah, and then once like the chat rooms like kind of fizzled out, it was like MSN Messenger with your friends. Like that was our thing. That became like our what would be Snapchat social media type situation today. That's where we chatted with friends. And you had like your little status and like you're busy or away. But like you could set it to different things.
See, it wasn't even there whenever I never got to that point. And maybe I just didn't have like, we had the one computer in the house, obviously as a kid, but like it was like right out there in the open in front of everybody. So like doing dumb shit on it wasn't really an option. So I don't know. Maybe that's why I didn't do anything.
Ours was downstairs, but
yours was in the Fungin.
Yeah, there wasn't like, I don't know. I don't think my mom knew about it.
It wasn't policed closely.
No, because I don't think she knew that we were so rotten and ornery.
She just didn't know.
But I think we got scared one time. Like I think we got freaked out because there was someone that was really aggressive and like in the way that they were talking to us, and I don't think we ever did it again because we got scared. So.
Got spooked?
Yeah.
Dr. Sweets dropped the 5, said, I think Uncle gave a great gift of advice. Trust must be earned and is really hard to get back. Agreed.
Yes, 100%.
In the very beginning, if you're not just trying to put your best foot forward, but hiding like a lot of really important stuff, that's a huge red flag. Third party, go way back into the 80s online with BB. BB, what's BB?
I don't know.
Callie and I just saw that you had forums on Vampire Freaks. It was called We Are Canadian?
I tried to convince my mom to send money to this website that said they were trying to save kittens from being put in jars. And
I think I remember the story.
Yeah, I tried to convince my mom. I like printed out stuff and like brought it to her as like a case. And I was like, my mom was like, Candace, this isn't real. So at least my mom had enough common sense.
Even back then.
Yeah.
Even back then. Also, speaking of, and we got to talk about this and then we'll dive into our next story here, but have you guys seen the new versions of the whole In the Arms of the Angels, like Humane Society or ASPCA commercials, the whole like, for just $1 a day, you can save these animals. The new version is like zoo type animals, right? Because it
gets me every time.
Yeah. Which one did you see? There was like a baby tiger. In one, there was, I don't remember, but they're all like, they have a bunch
It
of
was
them.
the elephants.
Okay.
That's what
the
we
baby
saw.
elephants.
Yes, it was the baby elephants. And I was like, babe. And then we saw the tigers. Yes, I remember.
Yes. Okay, so they've got a bunch of them out now. Just be ready, because that is the new generation of these tug on your heartstrings and make you like. It is a terrible story they present, and they show the baby elephant and then like fade the background out and show the baby elephant all alone, and then talk about the predators. And
Yes.
they're like this baby elephant will die unless you do something about it.
It almost had me. I still can't be trusted, apparently, because it's probably not even real. It's just someone sitting at home collecting a paycheck.
It's just another scam. It's another kitten in a jar. But just be aware. Like we've seen them in the past week, and they are out now.
How did they? I don't understand how they Photoshop stuff back in 1999. Was there Photoshop?
Yeah, there was. Photoshop has been around for a long time.
Okay.
Hold on. When
Those are not things that I knew about. But thank God my mom did.
Shop come out. It came out in 1990.
Okay.
It's been around for a long time.
Well, they were photoshopping those little kittens in jars. It's like
Graphic design's been around for a minute.
Bonsai kitties.
Even before Photoshop, like graphic design's been around for a while.
Gosh.
Okay, we'll dive into.
Look at your stupidity, and you're like, come on. You would have been eaten alive.
Broadband. BB's broadband, right? Okay. Lemmy Ammerman, member for 34 months. Does anybody remember mobsters or mafia wars on MySpace? I got way into that in my early 20s. I don't think I remember MySpace, but vaguely. Vaguely. Amber C, I feel 100% responsible, just like I was the only one who could stop forest fires. Yeah, they do a really good job of not just like tugging a heartstring, but creating guilt out of thin air. It's wild. Wild. Okay. Rexy says, Candy, do you bring animals home? No. The closest we got was finding a snake in our garage a couple days ago.
Aria found us.
Aria did find us, yes. I mean, sometimes they just appear, but no, we don't actively like.
If I saw a kitten in a parking lot, it would come to our house. That is a certain fact. 100%. I wouldn't allow it to stay. Or a dog. But I feel like kitten would be more applicable in a parking lot. Okay, read on.
I'm like, please don't. Please don't. All right, here we go. It's actually our first AITA story of the night, y'all. Am I the astronaut for leaving a dinner party early because of vegan lasagna? Would you like to do a poll?
Oh, sure.
No, we never get all the context we need in the title only vote here, but it's fun. Am I the astronaut for leaving a dinner party early because of vegan lasagna? Based on title alone. Talk to me, Tater. I'd be excited to try it. I like meat. I want meat and everything, but
As long as there's... Oh, wait, it's vegan, so there wouldn't be cheese.
I'm.
What do you put
I'll
in
try
there?
it.
Like noodles and...
I have no idea. I have no idea at all.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the vegan lifestyle.
But no matter what, like I'll try it. Cool. We may have to stop and get something on the way home, but
good for you.
we'll try it.
I don't know. It would depend on what's in it. I mean, I like veggies, but it would depend on...
Vegan cheese.
I'm not like picky, but I like I would need to know beforehand that it was vegan so I could come prepared. And by prepared, I mean having my lasagna at home first and then snacking on whatever was available.
Oh, and I wouldn't care. I'd just be like, cool. I mean, let's try it. Let's try it. Here we go. Poll results.
You're an adventurous eater.
I am an adventurous eater.
57% went NTA and 16% went ESH and 11% went ASCON 3.
All right. OP just gets up and is like, I'm sorry, there's no meat of any kind. It's good to see you guys. I'm glad you guys are having fun. Bye. Am I the astronaut for leaving a dinner party early because of vegan lasagna? I was invited to a friend's dinner party. Beforehand, she told everyone she was making vegan lasagna. I'm not vegan, but I like plenty of vegetarian and vegan food, so I figured I'd give it a try. When dinner was served, I was surprised to find that it wasn't really lasagna at all. There were no noodles, no cheese, and no sauce. It was basically layers of vegetables stacked together. The pasta layers were lettuce leaves with slices of tomato and other raw vegetables between them. I ate my serving of lasagna, but was still hungry afterward. I didn't complain about the food or say anything negative about it to her, as she was just getting into the vegan lifestyle and trying new foods. After dinner, I decided to leave early. A few of the other guests ended up leaving around the same time, and we went to a local pizzeria and got dinner together. None of us made a social media post about it or anything, but somehow she found out. She later called me and said it was rude and insulting that we went for food after she spent time preparing dinner for everyone. I told her I appreciated the effort that she put in, but I was very hungry and didn't want to ask for something else to eat in front of other guests. She says the fact that multiple people left and went out to eat made her feel humiliated and like everyone was making fun of her cooking. Some friends think I should have stayed longer and sucked it up. Others think that if you invite people over for a dinner and tell them you're serving lasagna, it's reasonable for them to expect something more substantial than layered lettuce and tomatoes. Am I the astronaut?
Yeah, I think where they fucked up was going together. That's when you just swing through the drive-thru and pick up your cheeseburger on the way home.
You can't all leave at once. It's too obvious.
You can't leave and then go together. But also, I agree. Like, this is a salad, right? Or is it like cooked lettuce and?
I assume it's cooked. Yeah, I assume it's cooked.
She said other raw vegetables.
It's yeah.
So raw would be like uncooked, right?
I don't know.
So it's a salad. That's a salad.
It's a pasta salad. It's a lasagna salad.
But I think from what she just, was there protein in what she just, mentioned? Because it doesn't sound like there was.
I don't know. Here's the deal, though. They ate it. It's not like they shoved the plate away, got up, and went to a fucking pizzeria. Okay? They ate it. Even though they didn't want to, OP, they ate it to support you in your adventure.
Right.
But then they were still hungry because what they had just had was a side salad, and it's supposed to come before the main meal. But they just got the side salad, and no meal ever came afterwards. So now they've got to go get that meal. They ate it. Shortly after dinner, they left early, which makes me question what was supposed to happen after. Was this a games night? You know what I mean? Because they ate, dinner was over.
Oh, no.
People finished eating, and then OP's like, I left early. And then a lot of other people did too. That doesn't sound like leaving early to me. That sounds like sounds like the dinner was over and everyone left. If there was something else planned and you guys were all supposed to hang out for a while, yeah, you fucked up by all leaving at once. You should have communicated and been like, okay. Yes. We have to do this in phases, in 15-minute staggered chunks, okay? We got to have a plan here.
But I feel like if that's that's not really lasagna and not what they were expecting, so they came hungry and got a side salad. I feel like maybe the communication, there should have been more there. Like, I don't feel like you can call this lasagna. Is it just the...
You're stuck on the classification. You're stuck on the name because you said lasagna.
There were people that were saying you can make a really good vegan lasagna, and I would be willing to try that if it had tomato sauce in it and stuff. This was just a fucking salad.
Yeah.
It's already layered.
So you think
what did she do? They said it was raw. What did she cook? How can you be humiliated if you just made a salad? I don't feel like...
Maybe
did
she
you make
only
the
got
dressing?
a quarter of the way prepared and then ran out of time. And she's like, well, I mean...
Was it cooked cabbage? She says raw. I don't know. I'm just confused.
She just went out to the garden and just whack, whack, whack. And then there it is. There it is. She didn't cook. She assembled. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, how can you be upset? Because there's I don't know.
No matter what, the whole thing was if you're hosting a dinner, number one, I don't think if you're hosting a dinner, you should be pushing your new lifestyle choice on everyone. Just a thought. But I get it. But she did this as an experiment. She just got into this. It's her first time making this. She did it as an experiment. She has to be understanding. She thinks people left to go make fun of her cooking. They all fucking ate it, bitch.
You know
They
what she
ate
should have
it.
made is like a stuffed manicotti, but instead of stuffed manicotti, it was like lettuce wraps with tofu instead of chicken. Now that your guest would have been on board with, I would eat that 100%.
Yeah.
No questions asked. I mean, I just don't. Maybe. I don't know. Serve more food next time, or communicate that you're serving a side salad.
Dr. Sweets, maybe they were in the middle of a game. Guess the layers. OP and the others were like, yeah, we guessed them and we're out.
When you get questions right, you get another layer. Here's your carrots. Ooh, you got the tomatoes.
Yeah.
I've had lasagna with zucchini in it instead of noodles.
I think we have done that.
No, we haven't done that. I had it before I met you, but I wouldn't make you that because I don't think you'd like that.
No, I like
You would
noodles. I like.
You love pasta.
I
That's like
love
your fucking
pasta.
weakness. So I don't think I wouldn't make that for you. I didn't mean it like rudely. I just meant like I saw what
It
happened to
sounds like something we've done
the other
before.
lasagna noodles that were left over the other night.
What was I just rolled up and ate like fucking fruit roll-ups? Yeah. Dude,
He's like, why is pasta so good?
it is. It's just too damn good. Like I could eat. I don't know. I could
love
just eat
pasta.
pasta.
Well, pasta's vegan, right? I don't know. Is there someone that knows?
Never stops to ask. Because I don't care. I love pasta.
We're not vegan.
And I'm not vegan, right? Just like it doesn't matter. No, it has
eggs. Oh my god. Could you have a faux egg?
Y'all missing out. Y'all missing more pasta for me. Fine. Anyway, this is NTA for me.
Okay. And butter? You can't have butter? Okay. Oh, that's not for me. There's vegan pasta. Okay. Well, I would try it. I would try the vegan pasta with the real lasagna layers. But this, I would just bring my own.
Or go
protein.
get a pizza afterward.
Yeah. Like over there eating chicken in the corner that I brought in a sandwich bag.
She'd be like,
Let me smell your breath. Stop.
Did you bring meat into this house?
Stop.
That is foul.
But I don't think about it. I just eat it. If they said butter's made from milk, I'm like, yeah, I don't think about it. Butter, good.
butter is on the table of the elements, the periodic table. Like it's one of the most basic forms there are. Yeah, it's NTA for me. I
like
wish I
spaghetti
knew.
squash.
I wish I
think it's
knew
yummy.
more about the early part of your claim here, because I mean, everyone. Was there an expectation to hang out for X amount of time afterwards? Was there a game? Was there something? Did you say early? So you should have coordinated better. That's maybe the ultimate verdict here, but it's an NTA for me.
Agreed. 100%. I don't think that's a question. Everybody knew my response. NTA with a sandwich baggie of chicken.
Yes. Bring your chicken nuggies next time.
And my eggy noodles
Or some beef sticks.
and a side of butter. Throw a glass of milk in there too, I guess.
If they made like pasta roll-ups, like fruit roll-ups, I would eat them. I would have them like in the fridge. Cold pasta, sure.
You would
I don't fucking
be in
care.
trouble if
I really would.
if there were cold pasta roll-ups available.
I wouldn't be able to make it up the stairs here. I just start looking like
man.
a stuffed manicotti.
Dustin Cush, poor people know butter, spaghetti, and dry ass grated Parmesan is a meal. Fuck yes, it is. And pepper.
Fuck yeah. Buttered noodles, yo.
Yeah,
Buttered
I
noodles.
get my noodles. I have a pile of spaghetti noodles, and then I have a pile of plain noodles with lots of pepper on them with butter. 100%.
Ava does
I
the
love butter.
separate noodles thing as well. April Fairbanks, member for 34 months, says 34 months already. Stay groovy, Thunder fam. Hell yeah.
Damn.
You as well. 34 months. How many people the longest relationship they've ever had in their life is with the Dusty Thunder channel. 34 months is a long time.
I was trying to think about how long my previous relationship was.
Eh? Maybe. I think it's great. I think it's great. We're a point of stability. You know what I mean? We're pretty stable.
I think we're going to have butter noodles this week.
I think I need like a bowl of fucking pasta noodles when I get home.
938 days.
938 days?
Damn.
That's great.
Don't call us out like that.
I think it's great. I think it's great that...
My longest relationship is you.
Likewise.
Like, when did we get... It's been almost 13 years.
Since we got together.
Lucky number 13.
Hey-yo.
Yeah, September. I say September 21st. But.
And 11 years married. Didn't take long. When you know, you know. I knew. I'm just glad that she knew as well. Because otherwise it would have been awkward.
I said yes.
If only I knew.
I said yes.
I said yes, damn it. Don't make me change my mind. All right, let's go ahead and dive into our next story here. Yet another AITA. Am I the astronaut for not allowing my niece to serve herself during a family dinner?
All the food talk.
Damn it. We're going to be hungry. We need a bowl of pasta at home at all times, just for reheating. That's true. It's a terrible idea.
Be carb high all the time. He's high on carbs again.
Carbs.
Snacking pasta.
Well, snacking pasta and just have a bag of spaghetti with me all the time. I got a straw in there. It just has a noodle fed through it. Just. Am I the astronaut for not allowing my niece to serve herself during a family dinner? I tried posting this a while back and then was going to let it go as the frustration died down a bit, but we had a family dinner Saturday, and the issue came back up again. Background, brother-in-law has a 15-year-old daughter, B, from outside their marriage, never once denied her. She's his firstborn. B's been in our lives since she was a baby. Love him also, no bias when I say B is spoiled. The biggest problem is B has a huge issue wasting food. She'll load up her plate, eat less than 30%, and then throw the rest in the trash every time. I brought this up to my sister and brother-in-law multiple times. Nothing done. I have no issue with her eating as much as she can, but she overloads her plate and throws what's left in the trash. When I brought this up during family dinners, her parents excused it as her not liking leftovers and that at least she cleans her plate, throwing what's left in the trash and rinsing her plate to put in the sink. I asked why they don't pack it up as leftovers for themselves and was told, we'll do that from now on. They didn't. The dinner before last, I organized everything. I usually do, and when we sat down for dinner, I handed my niece a plate. She said, oh, and took the plate. I told her she can always get seconds once she's finished. A day after, I got a text from my sister saying I humiliated my niece because she was the only teenager who was not allowed to make her own plate and that I treated her like she was greedy. I don't mind her taking as much as she can eat. In fact, at one point, the family was worried she had an eating disorder, but was loading her plate too much, was loading her plate to ask how much. Why are words? Okay, that did it. That hit the threshold. Like, that was enough fuck-ups in a row to warrant hitting the frickin' button. I'm not terrible at this. Sorry. In fact, at one point, the family was worried she had an eating disorder and was loading her plate to mask how much she was actually eating. But it wasn't that. She eats, but she's also not overeating. She just overloads her plate and wastes what's left. She even did the same thing with the cake, which I didn't serve her. Took 2 slices to start, ate 1 slice, scraped the frosting off the other slice, and threw the remaining cake in the trash. Not wasting food is something that was greatly instilled into all of us as kids, so my reaction is just instinctual. This last dinner, I said nothing, but my brother-in-law kept making passive-aggressive comments anytime any of their kids went into the kitchen to get something, even drinks like, did you ask your uncle first? Make sure your uncle's okay with that. Make sure you didn't take more than you're allowed, and BS like that. I didn't want to talk to him and start something, so I asked my sis, and she said, well, this is what you wanted, right? It has never been about permission. Now I feel like they're making me the bad guy to my nieces and nephews. So honest question, from an outside perspective, was I the asshole in this situation? Top comment, your niece is 15. She's old enough to understand that the waste is the issue. Next time your brother-in-law and sister start their passive-aggressive BS, correct them in front of everyone. Then explain to your niece that she's welcome to eat as much as she wants, but wastage is not okay, and ask her to please only take what she'll actually eat and come back for seconds if she's still hungry. Or just do what the buffets do and basically put that on a sign in the kitchen. Please only take what you will eat. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I've seen that sign on a buffet before.
No, I think I agree with the
As
top
you're
comment.
loading up the plate. You know what I mean?
The top comment, like she's 15, she's old enough to understand. She's old enough for you to communicate this or for her mom and dad to communicate this to her. Like, hey, please don't load up your plate if you're not going to eat it. I think it sounds like the other teenagers aren't doing that. But I mean, she's at 15, you should be old enough to have that conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, and instead, I feel like avoiding the conversation with her and instead really only showing her the restrictive part and only explaining to the parents who definitely did not explain to her. She thinks you're an asshole because it was embarrassing how it was approached. If you had the conversation and it had been like, hey, look, I'm really trying not to waste food and I want to be able to keep as much as we can. Please, only take what you're going to eat.
Right.
If there is something left over, please set it on the counter. Don't just throw it in the trash. Whatever you want to do, maybe approach it like that and allow her to at least maybe learn from it.
Yeah, I feel like, and I saw comments that were like, in this economy, we don't waste food. And agree. And OP, it's happening currently. This is the current story. So I feel like if you're hosting and you're buying all the food, then that's a BF day. That's a BF day.
It's a BF day. That's what I heard.
A BFD.
That's a BF day.
My tongue was going to say something else, and it wasn't ready. BFD. Question mark. No, I mean, I lunch tomorrow, right? Like we always take leftovers home whenever we do, like my parents' stuff. And it's like, I don't want to take it if I know we're not going to eat it.
Right. I think what's going on here, at least with the 15-year-old, is that there's like a healthy, I'm trying to be a healthy eater mentality by only eating half of what's on my plate.
Portion control. It's
portion control, just a wasteful application of it. You know what I mean? And maybe explain that. Maybe be like, I understand that you're trying not to eat everything that's there. I understand what you're trying to do, but nobody can afford that unless you want to pay for taking the double, knowing that you're just going to be throwing food in the trash. Just take half instead of taking the full. That way you're not just literally throwing money in the trash.
Just give her a smaller plate.
There you go. Just let her pile it high.
I don't know. My mom always helped us make our plate at my grandma's house, and it was always like, take a little bit. If you like it, come back for more. And I feel like it's still like when we go to your family stuff, like it's always like buffet type, like walk through.
Right.
But it's always like, take a little bit, see if you like it. If you want more, there's always going to be more.
Yes, of course. So. Like you sample everything first. You have to. This is interesting. Dr. Sweets dropped the 5. It said comments from OP explained that food wasted is not okay. Comments from parents make eating disorders happen. That makes sense. And that's always a touchy thing too, right? I mean, I don't know.
Well, I think teenagers, I mean, speaking from experience, I think teenagers, take a lot of stuff negatively anyways. So like no matter how you say it to them.
Yeah, they're ultra sensitive.
Too. It's not even that. I feel like some of ours are just petty. Like we'll be like like rule following to a T that they're just going to be like an asshole about it. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
And so it's like it's malicious compliance. So I feel like I don't know. Teenagers are tough. I would toddlers over teenagers any day because it's so much easier. It really is, and you know.
Yeah, it's easier. It's a quantity versus quality thing, right? Because with the toddler, it's like you have up to a certain amount of sass, pretty much 24/7.
Right.
With the teenager, you
never know when it's coming
with this venom strike, and then it fades, and then bam, there it is. It's like that.
Yeah,
it's a different kind of experience. There is like on the host or the parental side of this too. There's a like I feel like I have to be careful, or like I never want to say something about like how much food one of the kids is taking or limits like how much they can take. You know what I mean? It's like
look what the parents are doing.
The parents here are.
I feel like the parents are assholes by making those comments. One, because it's like you're driving an issue between like OP and their niece and nephew, and I feel like you're making it really awkward and uncomfortable. And I think that's their purpose. So let them host. You stop hosting, like you stop buying the food, and let them host and let her waste food. I wouldn't do it anymore if they're gonna act like this and be petty bees about it when you're asking for waste not to happen. And it doesn't sound like you asked unkindly. You just made a plate. Like I don't think that. I mean, if someone made me a plate, I'd be happy with it.
No, and maybe the stand there when it finally comes to this is, look, I'm glad that you guys can afford not to be worried about wasting money by throwing it directly in the trash, but I can't.
Yeah.
Like, good on you, but you can't do that here, right? I understand that you guys are wasteful, and that's okay in your house. It's just not here. The other thing is like the whole eat what you take, like having the mentality of a parent of like clean your plate.
Yeah, I don't like that mentality.
Is dangerous, right? You can't do that because that can lead to bad eating habits too. So it's a double-edged sword all over the place. But in this case, like you are against it. You don't want it to be allowed in your house, and you tried to address it with the parents. The parents turned into petty bees. I think at 15, you can just. I would have talked to the parents first, but still tried to discuss it with a 15-year-old too. Anyway, it's fucking complicated. That's where it's at.
OP was NTA.
Agreed.
Parents were ASCON 3, in my opinion.
OP, NTA, official classification here. Parents are ASCON 3.
ASCON 2?
We're giving them some grace at ASCON 3 in a should have done it differently. They're probably ASCON 2s. They seem like assholes.
They really do.
Yeah.
Wasteful assholes.
It's like they come over with their fucking pop collars and their sweaters tied around.
Wasteful because they're all wasteful. All assholes are wasteful. They're waste. Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it?
Ass waste.
They're shit. You see what I did there?
I do. I do.
Okay, turn me off the TV.
That's Julio Colino. Okay, turn me off the TV. All right, we'll dive into our next one here. With Roaming Gnome, thanks so much for the Go Popular. Minions Den with the Go Popular in the Harmony. Dark Horizon with the Hundo and 15 bolts and the roses. Thank you so much. Angie, Sally with the 30 bolts. Jenny with the ice cream cone. A Christmas Museum Girl with a whole bunch of stuff there. Vilma, Dark Horizon again. Heidi made it. Raw Rambo Crayon. Vilma, Bailey Chapman dropped the 75 Go Populars and the 75 bolts. Mary Lavelle Bonilla. Great Auntie Kiki. Vilma, thank you guys so much. Greatly appreciate it. Parental guilt or something going on? Entirely possible. I'm rubbing off on candy.
Okay.
Okay, what?
It's true. I thought you were making a face.
No, I wasn't making a face.
Rubbing off.
No, I wasn't. I thought about it and I was like, I will take the high road on this one. Thank you very much.
I thought you were making a face, and then
I wasn't making a face.
I didn't even look. I just assumed. Made an asshole of you and me.
I didn't.
All right, I'm done.
I was like, I don't have to swing at all of the easy ones. You know what I mean?
Low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
You're too good for that.
Not too good for it. Just showing some. I'm only eating half my plate.
Dusty's come a long way. Wow.
Look at that. Yeah, it's growth. That's growth. That's growth right there, ladies and gentlemen. Look, come on. We can focus. We can do this. Hey, here. My eyes are here.
It's upset with you.
My eyes are here.
It's upset with you because you didn't make the joke. Just go off the screen and come back on. That's what fixed it last time.
This one's fine.
This one's got the Ted goggles.
It's your beard. It's pissed at you about the joke.
But then I go like this for whatever reason.
Okay.
What's happening?
Watch out.
Edo! Am I a fucking ghost?
It likes my face.
Am I a fucking
think
just
it's your beard.
apparition here? Like it can't focus on me because I don't fucking exist? Is that what's happening here? Am I getting Patrick fucking Swayze?
I had to get up for that. My neck hurts from laughing too much. Oh no! I think it's your beard.
I think I'm a fucking ghost.
I can see you.
Yeah, because you're the one I'm haunting.
No, I can feel you. You're fine. Maybe it's your. Someone said maybe your shirt color or something. That was great though. I feel so validated. I don't even know why.
Well, yeah, because you exist.
Your shirt, your shirt's too close to your skin because you're so tan.
It is no, it's not.
You're one solid blob
Gosh.
of terracotta.
Camera's all looking for a face, and it's scanning this screen that you're seeing right now.
That was like
my half of it, and it's like, no, man, I got nothing here. Looking for an eye. Is there an eye? Is there an eye anywhere? Maybe I just need to open my eyes real big next time, and then it'll be like, oh, there he is. Well, this whole scene, it was like, man,
Can we clip that just so
not seeing a face,
so I can post it? Because I just felt like so much validation in that one moment that like felt like I was right. Was like
you just opened my pickle jar
in video.
Oh yeah, we got proof.
She's always right.
Yeah,
I walked onto the scene and it just suddenly is clear as day.
I'm Bruce Willis. Oh shit.
I see dead.
Where's the bench press? Listen here, Haley Joel. Okay.
You're too tall. Fucking long torso. I only say that because you gave it to Navy and it's hard to dress her.
Long torso and no ass. I'm sorry, okay? Sorry. And apparently, spectral presence. Okay, here we go. Next story. Am I the astronaut for eating the food my father-in-law served me and ruining my boyfriend and I's holiday? It's the ghost boy from 3 Men and a Baby.
No, I don't like that.
We saw them mention that in Supernatural the other day. The ghost from 3 Men and a Baby. You guys remember that? Am I the astronaut for eating the food my father-in-law served me and ruining my boyfriend and I's holiday?
Just keep blurring the vanishing.
That's it. It'll just be me crashing out blurred. That's the animation for vanishing assholes. Don't I fucking exist?
And then I come on. There's an asshole.
All right, here we go. Originally posted February 6th, 2024. Background info. I, male 41, am a white American, and my boyfriend, male 38, is Moroccan and half black. His parents took a disliking to me the moment we met. We've been together for 2 years, and he lives in America. The incident in question took place a few days ago. This is only my second time meeting his parents. His mother has been relatively quiet, but it's obvious she feels the same as his father, who is on an all-out warpath. They think that I'm a typical, useless American party boy and not good enough for their son, who is an all-around goody two-shoes. They're wealthy government employees who think that they're contributing a lot to the world, unlike me. Now, it is important to note that I am also wealthy, self-made, and high-ranking in my career, so I'm not attempting to get in on any gravy train. My boyfriend and I are staying at their home in Morocco. The four of us sat down for dinner, cooked by their private chef. Everybody got a bowl of some Moroccan food that smelled really good. I noticed that mine looked paler than the others and didn't have as much of a smell. I didn't comment at first, but then his father outright said, as if he was doing me a favor, that he told the chef to put a portion for me aside before she added any of the seasoning because he thought that my palate wouldn't handle the spice well. I have no issues with spicy food. I could tell that my boyfriend was already uncomfortable, and he told his father that I could eat what they're eating. I managed to keep my cool despite being really pissed off and told him in no uncertain terms that I could handle the spicy food. Next thing, he took my food and went back to the kitchen. When he returned, my food was a shade darker than everyone else's. I realized after my first bite that it wasn't just spicy, it was inedible. My boyfriend noticed my reaction and told his father off before telling me to stop eating it, but I didn't. I ate the damn food. And I have never in my life eaten anything like it. There must have been an entire bottle of hell in it. The pain. But I persevered. Much to my boyfriend's protest, his father simply watched. I was sweating bullets. Sweating buckets, felt sick, almost had an asthma attack. Another reason that my boyfriend was angry with me because I put myself at risk. But I ate the whole bowl. Then I left the table victorious, but dying a death. Fast forward, I've been in my bed for 3 days, still feel messed up, and may not survive. My boyfriend says I should have been the bigger person and that there were no winners, that eating the whole bowl was as childish as his father for serving it, and harmed only me. He's been taking care of me, but he's also blaming me. I don't think I was the asshole, even if the last 3 days of our vacation have gone down the drain. Literally. Also, we can now convert this to a classification of a different kind of spicy story. Relevant comments on here. Commenter says NTA, but yes, you did not need to prove a point and put your health clearly at risk. You should have thanked him graciously in the first place for trying to be considerate, but I get you have your pride thing going too, and wanted to be clear, you did not need to be babied. I'd question whether it's that you're a party boy. I would question whether it's that you're a party boy or that you're a boy. Or that you're white. I'm unfamiliar with Moroccan customs, but I know there are a lot of countries where two men are still an issue and an issue for parents. Either way, while NTA, you should apologize to your boyfriend and admit that it was foolish of you to allow his father to get under your skin. OP says he definitely is not homophobic. He's always been supportive of his son, but he's an asshole. And he was not trying to be considerate. He was trying to be petty. He was trying to be petty, and you were trying to be petty. A match made in gastrointestinal hell. ESH. Another comment, info, why didn't you just swap plates with your boyfriend? You had gotten your message across that you don't want to be treated differently when it comes to meals, and given your boyfriend had the opportunity to call out his dad for that petty-ass, super unwelcoming move of over-seasoning your food to the point of being inedible. And you would not feel like you're dying now and missing out on quality time with your boyfriend. I'm kind of pissed at your boyfriend for subjecting you to this rude-ass behavior, though. He should have just taken the initiative to swap your plates. OP says, in his defense, he offered to. I'm the idiot here. I was just mad, stubborn, and wanted to prove a point. I think his father was sure that I wouldn't eat it. Comment, you may not think YTA, but your asshole thinks YTA. OP says, we will never be friends again. You are right. Another comment, what was in the dish that was that spicy? OP says, the dish itself wasn't too spicy. It was whatever he did to it back at the kitchen. It was not what was in the others. I doubt it was even supposed to be an ingredient in there. It was supposed to be inedible, but it was a type of stew. I won't pretend to know, but I will ask my boyfriend what it was. OP edits and says, I'm not sure I made it clear enough. The food was taken and he intentionally made it inedible. My boyfriend argued with his father afterwards. Anyway, I appreciate the comments and they cheered me up. I am an asshole and I will apologize to my boyfriend. The comments about him picking a man like his father have really bothered me. I will take that advice to heart. Also, I love the concern for my asshole. It has a hard road ahead, but it will be okay. This has come up a few times, so I'll address it here. My boyfriend's parents know he is gay and they have accepted that. He is free to be himself in their home. We do not take our sexuality outside of the home while in Morocco. I'd like to show this post to him later, and I'm going to remove this edit before I do. Please, if you are going to comment, there's no need for racism. This is his family and his business. There's an update, but before we get into that, let's chat about this.
His poor butt. Because he's got to be freaking miserable. Like, freaking miserable.
There was no winner. Like, yeah. And I do, like, you just subjected yourself to that, and now you've been in bed for 3 days. Like, there was a cost to proving this point, right?
Yeah. Maybe he just got so fed up, with.
That was the breaking point.
Yeah. And he was like, fuck it. I'm never going to win this. But I don't think OP should have chose this as their hill to die on, only because of it was almost a hill to actually die on.
Yeah.
And I think if I was the partner in this situation too, I would have been pissed as well. Like if it almost triggered an asthma attack, and it hurt you like physically, I would be upset that you were doing this to prove a point. Like it wasn't an accident. You did it on purpose because you were pissed at my dad. And I love that OP says that they will apologize to their boyfriend. The comments about him picking a man like his father have really bothered me, and I will take that advice to heart. I think the fact that OP says that about himself is shows that he has growth, and it doesn't sound like the dad is going to. The dad doesn't seem like the type of man to apologize.
No,
because he's never wrong.
And you're never going to beat him. Like, what's the end game there?
No.
Suddenly one day he's going to be like, you know what? I respect you.
I respect you because you ate a bowl of hot food.
I don't think that's the likely end game there. And now you're just engaging in battle and making it miserable for everybody. So this is one of those zeros greater than -1 scenarios.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I don't think he should have ate the food. I don't think it was necessary. I think the boyfriend taking your bland food and giving you the regular food would have been enough to let him go to war with his dad over the way that he treats you, which it kind of sounds like he is willing to do.
Yeah.
But
just to know a fact, like it doesn't change anything.
No.
It makes his dad.
And it doesn't sound like his parents, like they live in America, so they're only going to see them, I would assume, a couple times a year.
True.
So.
True. Okay, let's dive into the update and find out. Update! I have apologized and I am forgiven. I punished myself enough for his liking, but he agrees that his father is an asshole and he could stand up for me more. I'm out now. Appreciate the responses and the laughs. Final update. Father-in-law has admitted that he didn't think in a million years I would actually eat the food. The point was that it was going to be inedible, but he won't apologize because I chose to do it. My asshole and I have reached a wary truce. Shit. My asshole and I have reached a wary truce. Thank you all for the well wishes.
He's just...
I never thought I would read those words.
He's just in here singing the Ring of Fire.
My asshole and I have reached a wary truce.
That's pain. That's pain. That's straight fucking pain for 3 days. My God.
In the morning, when the smoke of the night-long battle had cleared, I looked across the field, and across a sea of bodies
he just
was my purpled asshole.
He's just completely like destroyed his gut health all over this. Like this is destroyed a lot.
This is how you become inside out boy.
I don't think I don't think the juice was worth the squeeze.
I don't think that works here.
I think it does. I said what I said. Stand by it.
It's like now I'm trying to do the Barbie meme. I'm trying to create my own version. Okay, so that's terrible. I hope to never be in a position like that. And like once it's inedible and you know that it's going to destroy your soul along with your asshole, don't choose to destroy your soul and your asshole. I think that's the moral of the story.
Yeah, I don't think being sick in bed for 3 days is worth it.
Yeah.
When you're on vacation with your partner. I don't think it's worth it. But I'm glad that you and your butt have come to a truce.
Yes.
I'm glad that
hope it's a permanent truce.
No. There's good petty and bad petty, and this is like somewhere in between where it's like I get it, but this was so stupid. So stupid. Not worth
How
it.
can the spicy, shitty version of petty be anywhere good at all?
I think it's not that part of it. It's I had to beat the dad at something. But I think, and something that I didn't pick up on was the fact that it was similar to the dad's like behavior.
Yes.
And so I think it's interesting that he got a very hard lesson from this, but a lesson that was very good that he learned so that their relationship can be stronger. Like knowing what his partner grew up with, knowing how his dad is. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. So anyways.
There's a lot at play there.
I'll take the vegan lasagna, please. I'll take the side salad.
As long as I can get pizza afterward, right?
Yeah.
Or pasta. Just give me pasta.
I'll take the side salad with a slice of pizza.
And pasta. A little bit of ketchup before we dive into
Butter
our
pasta.
very latest buttered pasta, please. The pasta roll-ups. Roaming Gnome with the lightning bolts and the corn. Once again there. Jenny with the ice cream cone. Violet, Rockwolf, Life with Lala. Violet with the hand heart. Thanks so much. Bitches with Pam, Cherry Blossom, Caitlin, Pelletier Art. Jenny with the ice cream cone. Roaming Gnome, Minions Den, Dark Horizon. Thanks so much for the love. Pseudo cream. Ryan, thanks so much for the hundo and the 2 jewels over there. Also the star, too. Appreciate that. Rockwolf, Roaming Gnome. You guys are awesome. Thank you. All right, let's dive in for the very last one of the evening. Ready?
Yeah, petty revenge.
It's the petty revenge story. Adult was being a terrible drunk, so we called Mum to come and pick him up. Just a quick one. Years ago, I was at a party where a guy in his late 20s got too drunk and accused another mate of stealing his dad's records. Backstory is that years before this went down, a friend borrowed some records off of his mate's dad. He returned them, but the dad didn't remember him returning them, and it caused issues. Fast forward to the party, the son of the guy whose dad lent this other guy the records starts being a bit of a drunk peanut and carrying on about the records. Everyone has a mate who shouldn't drink, and this was one of them. It gets pretty aggressive, and we all had enough. So we called his mom, explained that his son was being a bit of a peanut and needs to be dealt with. So at 2:30 in the morning, there's a drunk adult guy getting lectured and picked up by his mom. The look on his face when his mom walked through the door was priceless. Also, first time I'm ever hearing peanuts used in like an idiot's context, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nothing like the wars of your father to carry on for each generation over your fucking missing records.
He found them. He just didn't remember.
Okay, but for this guy to know it as a drunk adult, this dad must have been at home just fucking raging about these damn records for like years. If you get the chance, you make it right, son. My God.
You know how much of my childhood you took away from me because you took those fucking records, man? Don't think I won't do it.
You're coming on to... Okay, let's not fuck with the camera. Cameraman.
That's a good point. It found my face this time. I had my eyes opened wide, actually. I have to be like this all the time now.
Eyes wide open.
Me and my tiny eyes aren't liked by this camera.
Avenge me. Avenge your father, son. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine like making sure that Ava knows that someone stole from me when I was younger, and if she ever meets that person, you go confront them and handle this, but make sure you're drunk first. Like not just drunk, but real drunk.
Yeah.
Aggressive drunk.
Peanut drunk. I've never heard it used, but I kind of love it. Like, hey, Ted, were you a bit of a crazy drunk peanut this weekend?
You're going to ask him
I'm
that tomorrow.
totally going to ask him. He's going to be like, what? What the hell does that
Drunk
mean?
peanut now.
Hatfield McCoy record situation, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Our families have been at war for 300 years over records. Now, my daddy forgot that you gave him back. Doesn't matter, it's the principle of the thing. All right, that is it for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Always a good time. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this whole peanut thing. I feel like this needs to become a part of my daily repertoire.
You damn drunk peanut.
Quit being such a peanut. I don't know.
Oh man, we're gonna have Mr. Peanut up here dancing on the screen pretty soon.
I already have a peanut icon on my stream deck, but it's for Peanut Gallery, and that's the scene that we're on right now.
I'm a peanut?
No, you're not a peanut. No.
I thought it was a potato.
No, it's not a potato. It's a fucking peanut.
I thought it was a fucking potato.
No, it's
So it's like tater cam.
No, we had.
I'm like genuinely hurt by this.
We had the Tater Thoughts one, but we didn't really use it. We didn't go full screen with you. Like, we transitioned from the Tater Thoughts one to this. I don't know what's happening. I'm an apparition. What do I fucking know? I don't know. I'm not even here. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much
Peanut
for hanging
view.
out with us. I know it's Tater now. I would never use.
I'm just a drunk peanut. Don't mind me.
Pre like Tater
I
Thoughts.
seriously thought it was a potato.
No,
It looks like a potato from here.
a ribbed potato.
I can't see the details. I can just see that it has like a.
You can't see the
shape.
veins. Yeah.
Veins.
Yeah. The peanut shell has like veins to it.
Okay, turn it off.
All right. We'll see you next time,
just
guys. Thanks so
nuts.
much.
Bye, guys.
Potato Gallery. Yeah.